Hi Virgo, welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive. We're going to jump in and do a read for the month of March. This is going to be what the universe wants you to know. This is going to be insights that's so important for you to be aware of in your relationships, within your work, or just life overall, okay? My bi-weeklies focus on love, and you'll see that at the end of this video, okay, if you want to check that out, all right? So let's jump into this. This is going to be a general read. If you're looking for a personal read, go to The Guided Intuitive up here or in my description box, all right? All right, guys. We're going to pull about 3 cards for you here. I want to kind of see where you're at and take a quick little temperature check, all right? And then we are going to jump into the main spread just for you, all right? All right, let's see what is going on for Virgo. What does Virgo need to know most in terms of March 2021? Keep in mind, too, this is for Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as your Venus signs. It can also include your North Node, too. So do note that, all right? Let's take a look. 3 cards. Let's get that for Virgo for the month of March 2021. What's most important for Virgo to be aware of? March 2021. What's happening? What's the temperature check for them right now before we jump into the main spread? So this wants to come out here. Ooh, nice, Virgo. Okay. I'll let you know in a minute, but it looks like that you're in the spotlight in some way, okay? Anything else? Okay, we got the other 2 cards we needed. What's at the bottom of the deck? So this is about turning over a new leaf. Wow, guys. This is a good time. It's a perfect time. Really a perfect time. This is about you're making improvements. Now, this could be some sort of change within yourself. It could be maybe you're going through some sort of attitude change. Maybe you're going through just some sort of, maybe you've changed some sort of mindset, for yourself. But there are improvements and you're turning over a new leaf. How beautiful. Let's take a look what these other 2 cards are. Ooh, gosh. Okay. So we got the spotlight. This is about some sort of recognition that is coming your way, okay? So you maybe are in the spotlight right now with some sort of recognition around you, Virgo. Beautiful, really beautiful. So it looks like all eyes are on you. This is about maybe having to do with you at work, or maybe having to do in a relationship. It just lets you know that you are looking good, smelling good, and doing great, okay? So that's really what I feel, that all eyes are on you. You're actually in the spotlight in some way, shape, or form, okay? The next card that I get, this is interesting, because what I get is that there's been some sort of change to which the old is not serving you anymore. And it could be that you've learned some sort of lesson. So something is not the same anymore. It's lost its shine, right? It's lost its luster. Again, it could be a relationship or situation. Maybe you're changing, and you're changing from the inside out. And because of that, your outside is changing with that, right? So that's just what happens. We up level ourselves. We go through some sort of improvements, and we change, and we think that, you know what? This right now, in terms of my values and goals, isn't really working for me anymore. It's not part of the recipe of my success or moving forward in life and what I want. So it could have been in a relationship where there was some sort of unrequited love of some sort. It could have been something, that kind of came into play there. But that's just how I feel. And I think that right now that you might be going through some sort of healing, right now. And definitely take your rose quartz, okay? Definitely take that with you. And just, even if you just have to put it on you just to feel the good vibes in terms of those healing properties that a stone can give you. But that's what's coming through. It really is about, there has been some sort of maybe something's lost the spark, and sometimes sometimes it's hard to maybe you've outgrown something, okay? So something just kind of came to an end, and it could have been some sort of event in your life. It just doesn't have to be love. It could be a traumatic event of any sort, or just recovery of some sort of change that you've made in your life that is now kind of put you, that you are in the spotlight. You're front and center for you, okay? And that's what's coming into place. So some of you, gosh, my heart goes out to you on this. Or you're just, again, turning over that new leaf, right? Things are changing, okay? so you can spring forward, right? I'm going to pull a card and see anything else that can help you with this type of energy that seems to be coming through. Yeah, definitely just seems to be coming through right now, but the read's not over, so we can see what's kind of come up for you here, okay? So give me one card that's going to help you with this type of energy. Note your comments below, guys, and definitely like and subscribe if this resonates with you. Okay, so what we've got is, wow, this is, what is the most limiting belief that is keeping me from what I want right now? So there is something that's coming into play, okay? So maybe there is some sort of limiting belief that has held you back as it pertains to love, as it pertains to a situation, or to get the love that you want, okay? But I think you're turning over a new leaf, and I think that you're recognizing what it is. As we get deeper into your main read, I think that'll probably come out. But it's about, you know, what story are you telling yourself that maybe no longer is really your story, okay? It could be just out of habit and by default that it's hit on replay, right? It's just looping and looping and looping, right? So that could be the case. And when you think about your dreams, what is the first thing, Virgo, that comes to mind, okay? Think about that. Write that down for yourself. Even if you have to stop this video now, write that down. When you think about your dreams, what is the first thing that comes to mind? Write that down, because this is what it's going to be about, okay? You know, if you thought about not living the life you desire because you maybe don't think it's, you know, possible, this is saying it's time for an upgrade. It's time to turn on, to change that new leaf, okay? This is what this is reminding you of, okay? So that's what this is saying. Find out, you know, really look deeper, Virgo, as to where that came from, where that belief really came from. Look to the origin of that, okay? And really know really determine what it is, and then determine what belief that you can put into place, you know, instead of that, okay? So that is a good little lesson, okay? And it's a lesson for all of us. Been there and always, you know, learning and growing. I've definitely been there myself. And sometimes if I feel myself going, you know, I have to really drill down to that origin of it. And that's what this is asking you to do, because this is what's going to help you change your results, right? You can't be doing the same thing over and over again and get, you know, the same results or expecting different ones, right? You got to actually change and put something into play to actually change that looping, right? You're going to actually disrupt that, and then you're going to put something in place, and then you're going to play a different type of song for yourself, okay? All right, so some of you, that's what's coming through here, okay? So own it, heal it, and then Virgo, you upgrade it, because if there's anyone that can do it, it's definitely you. All right, so I'm gonna put this aside, something to think about. All right, good stuff. All right, now let's go ahead and jump into your main read. What we're gonna do is find out where you're at right now, your potential challenges, what you need to focus on, your strengths, what you might not know, and how you need to move forward, and obviously an opportunity for your hopes and fears and the potential outcome. All right, so where you're at right now, Virgo, okay, so hopefully that gave you a head start, okay? So if you're seeing this now, it's a good thing. All right, let's take a look. Knight of Swords. So this is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. This is current energy. So it could be that you might have an air sign around you, or you're taking on this energy. Now the Knights are all about energy, adventure, lust, right? So it could be that there's someone around you. Maybe you've got, maybe perhaps you've got passion for someone or passion for something. It's about, it could be that maybe you've got passion towards something right now. It could person, place, or thing. Okay. Let's take a look. One more card. Three of Wands. Yeah, what this is asking that you do is to go through a little bit of preparation and foresight on this. Okay, Wands is fire energy. Okay, you see him looking out kind of into the sun. The sun is setting, right? It's kind of almost like, it's turning over a new leaf. It's kind of like a ship is going by here, and it's kind of like, well, at this time, I am going to prepare before I jump ship, before I go into that next, sail that I'm doing, right? And it's really about being prepared better this time around in some way. So whatever's brought you to my channel, that's the thing. or whatever's whatever's in your mind right now. But that's what I see coming through. It's kind of like, rather than just jumping forward with passion, you're going to prepare a little bit better. So this could be in love or in a situation, rather than being too hasty and jumping through and passionately just following your heart. It's also about grounding it a little bit. It takes a strategy as well, okay? And that's actually what I do in terms of my work. I marry strategy and soul together, right, to help you achieve your goal. And if you definitely need help with that, hence a discovery session up here or in my description box, all right? That kind of gives you a good idea in terms of what I do and what recommendations I would make, okay? But let's take a look at what what is it? What is the word? Potential or challenges? Okay, your potential or challenges that is crossing you. This wants to come through. Ooh, the High Priestess. Okay, nice. Because your potential is to tap into that inner voice that is silent, right? It wants you to really go within and check in with yourself and really understand, kind of what. What is secretly hidden if you take that moment, right? Ask Source for guidance, because it's going to have the key to your situation. She's wearing a key around her neck, right? The intuition is key, okay? So this is good. This is really good. Now this is the opportunity. Now the challenge is not to do that, right? But this is a major arcana, so you've got some help here. So it's telling you to really focus in on that, and then you're going to be able to make some sort of judgment, because I pulled the card of Judgment to clarify the High Priestess. Yeah, the Judgment is all about a resurrection. It's actually about getting some sort of answer that the universe is going to help you, and you'll feel resurrected from the situation. Okay, so there is an opportunity, but if you go within, you're going to get those answers that you need in that process. What is going to help you in that? Anything else? You're going to get the Judgment that you need. What do we have here? What's going to help you? The answer is in your dream. If you could take a look at the bottom, it says dream there. So remember what we talked about at the very beginning, when we talked about, when you think about your dreams, what comes to mind first, right? So that's a signal of it, and you're getting dream in terms of your potential or your challenge. So really keep a notebook by your bed and just write down what you tend to dream, because it might make sense later on. Okay, so let's take a look next at what you need to focus on. Okay, what does Virgo need to focus on in the month of March 2021? What does Virgo need to focus on most? Let's take a look at what that is. Here it is, the Hermit card. Okay, so interesting. So the Hermit card is you. Okay, this is Virgo energy. So what you need to focus on more is you. All right. This is very key, because you have the strength. He's got the wand in his hand, but he's also got that lantern to light the way. And then you'll see that inside is that silent voice that is a gem of an opportunity, right? And it's what's given for the Hierophant. Your silent voice within you has got the enlightenment that you need. Now, the interesting thing is that you're shining brightly when you go within, so you attract others. Others are attracted to you. It's like they're coming towards you, okay? So this is interesting. So what you need to know is that your opportunities, person, place, or thing, like this path, this emotion, and whatever it's going to come to you. This path leads to you. So it's like standing back for a moment, having that light and having the strength, and then it comes to you. So for some of you, that's what's coming into play here, okay? But it's what you need to focus on, and that is your strength, and definitely going within is going to be super, super key here for you. Very, very key. Yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah, you're in this analytical thought right now, okay? Anything else in terms of what it is that you need to focus on? Yeah, continue to be persistent. Don't give up. Persevere, okay? Even though there might be obstacles in the path, persevere, because this is the 9 of Wands, and the 9s move you over coming to fruition. So you're right on that precipice of just getting it. So you're right there, okay? So that's what this is saying. Stay grounded on this. Now that's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius type energy. Let's take a look at your recent past. Your recent past was some sort of tower event, guys. Wow. Remember we talked about turning over a new leaf, and then how, perhaps that you had some sort of healing that you needed to get rid of because something was just, not the same anymore. Well, I think that's what the tower, tower came in, at that point and kind of brought it in, is what I feel here. Yeah, and I got the World card too, right when I clarify that, guys. Wow. 2 major arcanas in your recent past. So now it's a whole new world after this, right? And you've been enlightened so much that you can actually stand on 1 foot, right? And you're balancing out the strength with 2, wands in her hand. And look at that beautiful aura that you have. And that aura, really stems from going within, and also that what you need to focus on, which is that, Hermit energy. So obviously you came out of something, guys, and it actually bloomed. It brought forth this whole new world and a beautiful new aura that is around you, okay? What is your strength for March 2021? Your strength for March 2021. What is that for Virgo? Let's see if we can get something that pops out for you here. Give me a card for Virgo. Wow, we got 3. That's too many, guys. Let me just keep going. That one to come out, but let's take a look at the one that really wants to come out. What does Virgo really need to know in terms of what is their strength for March 2021? Here it is. Okay, this is absolute. Wow. Okay, so this is Temperance, another major arcana, okay? You have some big shifts, Virgo, that's taking place in March. But this is about, your emotions. You're balancing your passion and, in terms of your emotions, your passionate energy with your emotions. You're balancing that out now. Your strength is balancing that out now so you can fly, right? Because you've got a new perception based upon the recent past that we just talked about. Okay, so it's beautiful. You can kind of see some of that aura energy that's kind of behind her here. It's kind of like the same coloring of that same energy, but it's all about balancing out, not falling too much on passion, not getting too much into emotions, but balancing it out. So you're creating your own recipe that is going to give you the best perception and enlightenment so you can fly. Now this could be so you could fly in a relationship, a situation, whatever's brought you to my channel, but temperance is going to be super key for you here, okay? So how can you remain within that temperance and balance state? Let's take a look, okay? Let's take a look for you. What's most important for Virgo to be aware of to keep this balance in place? What can Virgo do in the month of March to keep this balance in place in terms of their goal and what they want most, okay? What is that, okay? Here it is. Surrender to the silence. Wow. And remember, we just talked about that silent voice within, with the high priestess energy. So you carry that energy with you, okay? And this is saying surrender to silence, all right? So it's all about you, going through quiet meditation, contemplation of things, and going to the silence within. Because what that does, Virgo, is that it energizes you. It feeds your soul, right? And you feel so powerful that, it's kind of like you're feeling like this and you have that beautiful aura around you, okay? So this is gorgeous and it's so attractive. It's no wonder that, people will be coming to you, okay? So you need to surrender to that silence because that's going to heal and replenish you, just like we talked about at the very beginning, okay? You might need to also get some of that rose quartz too. That'll help too, okay? But that's what I see here. So call upon that. Let's take a look at your near future. What's in your near future? What does Virgo need to know most about the near future? I'm going to put this back because this was flipped over before. So let's take a look. Let me ask that because I was looking at the deck and one was flipped over and I didn't notice it previously. So I'm going to put it back in and whoa. Hold on, guys. Let me just make sure these all come in the same way. Okay, good. Okay. All right. Now we're here. Okay, now we're here. What's going to happen in the near future for Virgo? What does Virgo need to know most about the near future in terms of March? Here it is. Oh, gosh, you guys, this is perfect. We get the magician energy, okay? Gorgeous. Might be dealing with the Gemini, okay? But what I see here, that this is everything that you need to transform and package that energy to propel you to move forward, right? So this is magician energy. This is all about, it's ruled by Mercury, but this is saying you have everything that you need in terms of keeping you balanced, right? You see kind of that figure 8 that's right above him, that infinity symbol. So the magician is great because it's going to put you right into exactly where you need to be. Oh, this is beautiful. This is beautiful, guys. It could indicate that there is some sort of travel for you in the near future. Maybe that's what you're doing right now. It could be that. There's some sort of communication that you might get or you will receive. The Magician card's a #1 card. Anything more on this Magician energy in the near future? What a beautiful energy to get rid in the near future. Yeah, you're getting rid of the burdens that have held you back in the past, all right? Yeah, so this is good. This is letting all of that go, all that burden and responsibility that was that heavy energy that was anchoring you, right? You kind of felt that it was just, like an anchor to your side and keeping you kind of slow in all of that. So this is saying is that you've got that magician energy to let go of the responsibilities and turn things around, right? And just really create that beautiful fire energy moving forward. This is gorgeous, all right? What is it that your suggested approach in moving forward, March 2021 for Virgo? Suggested approach, what is that? Your suggested approach? Yeah, you know what? This is about getting rid of any sort of anxiety, depression, and the Nine of Swords. The nines are all about, coming to fruition. So it's coming to the end, and then I get the King. Is this the King of Pentacles? Wow, you might be taking on this energy. This is, having authority. This is about, being very disciplined and controlling in terms of how you want to move forward in your life. No, you could be dealing with a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, a fellow Earth sign, of course, but this could be you taking on that energy that you're at large and in charge. You're not going to let this hold you back. So your best way forward is to not focus on this and to focus on this, your foundation, and being the king, or queen for that matter. It doesn't matter the gender, it's the energy. But this is the king of his and queen of his own domain. That's what it is. That's the energy coming through. Let's take a look at what you need to know. Before I ask the question that came out. So what is it that Virgo needs to know? Okay. What is what is it that you need to know? That was your suggested approach. This is what you need to know. You need to know Hierophant, Major Arcana, dang, Taurus energy, okay? So this is about your beliefs are changing. Your beliefs in what is tradition, they had some adversity attached to that. So it's about revisiting that. What you need to know is that this also indicates a marriage of some sort. Could be a contract, could be something of the sort. But what you need to know is that there has been some sort of adversity and some sort of belief, okay, that has been coming through here. How interesting. Yeah, it's like order, right? The order of things have kind of changed a little bit. Any more on the Hierophant? Knight of Wands. Yeah, moving forward passionately. The Knights are all about motion and passion, lust, adventure is what's coming through here. So this is about your beliefs are changing in terms of your passion, lust, and adventure. What is your hopes and fears? Hopes and fears. Ooh, what we get here. Now, it looks like your fear is the Ten of Swords, and then the Nine of Wands is you're not going to give up. You're going to persevere beyond this. The Ten of Swords. Yeah, this is coming to an end. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and this brings forth you're going to continue to persevere. Even though there was some sort of ending here, you're going to persevere and move forward. The Nine of Wands is all about that. It is about resilience, persistence, not giving up. So your hope is that you're going to persevere. Your fear is that you'll give up. I don't think you're going to give up. Okay, what is your potential outcome? What does that outcome look like for you? Wow. Okay, guys, we've got a message coming through for a brand new beginning. Okay, we got the Fool card, but we also got the Page of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, brand new beginning. Okay, this is being very curious. Being a page, you could be getting some sort of message from someone, a younger message, younger person, or it could be a beginning, early message. So it could just be not have to do with age. It could be just an early message of an early situation. But there's going to be some sort of message that comes through that is going to be, very curious and very energetic. The person will be very energetic, but it's a brand new beginning. It puts you on a brand new beginning, the Fool's journey. Okay, so this is beautiful. Oh my gosh, you guys, anything else in terms of your Major Arcana in terms of the Fool? You're on a brand new journey. Yeah, and this is about looking at the past and how far you've come. how far you've grown, Virgo. You've just grown tremendously. You've got this brand new beginning coming in play because you've grown, right? And now you're ready to move forward with the Chariot. Look at all these major arcanas that you're getting through here. This is Cancer energy, moving forward, being able to balance things out. You balanced it. You did it. You're protected. You balance things out and you're moving forward. And you're charging forth on what it is that you want. And you're going to be incredibly successful in getting it because you have the faith attached to it now. For some reason, you've actually broke that old change of those burdens here. And if you need help with that, hence Beyond the Read, you can check it out below. But yeah, you're moving forward on this. Yeah. And you're going to have choices coming through, just to let you know. But I will say you've got rid of the fantasy and the illusion, and you're moving and charging forward on being very grounded and very practical, and as well as in your heart, but you balance that out. So congratulations, you guys. Note your comments below. Let me know how this resonates. Drop a like and subscribe. I look forward to seeing you next time. Until then, namaste.